NFL 22, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Jets and the Steelers, and it comes your way next.
We are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the New York Jets. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here's Richie James on the return. Room to run at the 50. Richie James. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team to just score their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Play action. Now Wilson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now James returning. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Haskins to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Chase Young racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. To try again after the sack. Haskins. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Returnable here from the 38. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get you?
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
But sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Haskins. To Connor on the check down. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now Haskins. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 6 catches, 114 yards, and a score.
And he now has 8 touchdowns on the season, and I just know this. He's going to be so eager to run routes in this one and try and get to the end zone at least 2 more times. 10 is a key number. Really signifies that you've had a big year.
Ebron caught left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Williams.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now it's Haskins. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Matthew Ioannidis providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here.
And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. He's got it at the 15. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
They'll run with ETN.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. They'll try the left side. Mitchell. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Elijah Moore
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Haskins' throw complete there to Johnson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Haskins. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want it. So that challenge, a successful one.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 17-14. And for the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
Takes it at the 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Elijah Moore
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Haskins on first down. And this will be swung out here for counter. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And all the way down to the 27. A big play there on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
What's up, man?
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is a...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Chase Young, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. He'll dump this one off to Conner. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They go play action with Wilson. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go play action now. Wilson. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us. But sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football. Yeah,
so far just a single catch in this game. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Haskins to throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there just before halftime.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Again, it's Haskins. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Now it's Haskins. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
That is caught by Mims.
And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. So we've reached half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think
it got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Throw left side complete. That's Jordan. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Play action. It's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action. Now Wilson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked off by Trey Boston.
And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Montez Sweat, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. No, bottled out, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. On 1st down, it's Haskins.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Haskins. He spins free. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Jets now to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they get their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Jordan. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Jordan. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And these numbers hunt our month. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Haskins. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, a give to counter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 40-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Williams. Stiff-armed him. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Back now in Pittsburgh. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Here's Haskins. And this will be swung out here for counter. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to lead to a third down. Now Haskins to throw it. Open.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. Able to power through. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Haskins. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Russell Gage, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point put through by Boswell. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wilson. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll air this one out from Mims. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The quick slant caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Let's go.
Denzel Mims, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's James. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins. Screen pass to Connor. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Here's Haskins to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So out now come the Jets. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the... He's got a man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed.
Keep playing.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
Now this throw caught left side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a... So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Elijah Mitchell.
His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Now James returning. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync, because early in a game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to.
And it's a fumble, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins.
Pass complete to Ebron.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Throwing now. Haskins on 1st down.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
And he's got this down to the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Haskins back to the air. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down. Haskins. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here we go. It's Haskins on 4th down. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he does have a good leg, I'll give him that, but not that good.
Not by a long shot.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on the 9 over there.
One final shot for Haskins. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.